So why are you here then?
The problem is that I can never come.
Sex isn't always straightforward.
My vagina doesn't get wet.
My penis is really itchy.
My boyfriend thinks that I'm a sex addict.
Gosh, okay.
If you want to get on top of a bedroom dilemma,
certain positions, it really hurts.
or need a checkup down below,
Ooh la la.
this is the clinic for you.
Hi, love.
So fit.
From tips on technique
This is just one of the ways that you can attach a strap on to somebody's body.
to tough love,
It sounds like there's a lot of hurt.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need a minute in a minute.
Okay.
no topic is off limits.
Anal sex.
BDSM.
Being licked out.
My fantasy is to peg a guy.
This expert team
I'm gonna just take some swabs now.
will help ensure your night of passion doesn't lead to a world of pain.
Don't do unprotected sex, guys. That's what happened.
In need of advice today?
I don't think I've used a condom since I was in high school. The worst case scenario is that I found out I've got an STD. I'd be pretty mortified if that happened.
I want to know why certain positions hurt. I don't know if they're pushing on the wrong bit or am I doing something wrong? So I just want to know.
I've had 3 quite heavy months of interaction, shall we say. I do use condoms, but not probably as often as I should, otherwise I might not be sitting here.
Anyway, back to my horrendous day.
Oh. Am I the only one doing any work around here today? You've been caught red-handed. I've done your trolleys for you, ladies.
Thank you, my darling.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm Matt.
Oh, I don't do handshakes.
All right, okay.
Give a hug. Oh, you smell really good.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Is this a bum hole?
Hey. All right, mate. How we doing, man? I'm Matt. Nice to meet you, man.
Oh, I like this. I'm going to take some of these.
Yeah, I guess so.
These
They
are
look quite-
super cute. The lollipop condoms.
That's half the thing I've got to speak about today. Unprotected sex and things, yeah.
You naughty.
I am. I love having sex. Who doesn't? And if you say you don't, you're fucking lying or you're either shit at it. My name's Matt, I'm 26 and I'm from Crewe in Cheshire. I am single. Love women.
What's your favourite position?
Missionary because of how much flexibility you've got with it.
Yes.
You can go from making love to each other to having the roughest, dirtiest sex. You can bite each other, strangle each other. I can play with a woman's clit. She can grab my bollocks out. You've got access to everything. I'm renowned for being extremely good at eating pussy. Most of them kind of freak out at how good I am at it. I couldn't possibly tell you the last time I had a complaint.
I've got a question. Do you eat arse?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's saying yeah, you know. I'm interested. I'm intrigued, you know.
I would highly advise getting your arse eaten whilst having your clit played with.
Really? Ooh.
Highly, highly would recommend that. Like.
Okay.
Sometimes it's at least like 2 to 3, 4 people a week. I could have one person leave one day and another come the next morning. Definitely had lots of fun, yeah.
Are you getting an STI check?
Yeah.
Do you have one often?
No.
Do you think you should?
I should probably start taking it more seriously
Yeah,
now.
because you know what?
Oh, right, I've been summoned. Obviously had quite a few sexual partners and I've not been checked. So today we're here to do that. Hey,
Hi.
how we doing?
We'll have a seat. I'm Naomi.
Nice to meet
You,
you.
Matt?
I am indeed.
So what brings you in?
In the last year or two, I've had quite a few different sexual partners.
Okay.
I've not had a test in that period in time, so I'd quite like to have one of them done.
How many partners have we had?
I've had about 30 sexual partners. I was with someone for about 7 years, and then I've been single-ish for about 2 years.
And condom use?
No.
With those?
Not
None of
once.
them? Okay. Reasons?
There isn't any other than being a bit stupid, really.
You know, don't be silly, put a condom on your willy.
I know.
It's a good motto to have.
It is.
Have you ever had any symptoms at all?
A couple of weeks ago, I had a bit of discomfort just when urinating. I don't think it's anything to be worried about, but obviously I don't want anything to get out of hand or be worse.
Pain when you pass urine can be due to a host of reasons. The most common is chlamydia, gonorrhea, sometimes herpes. So there's lots of things, but I definitely think it's worth us checking. You said that you've had sex with several people, but you split up with this long-term partner. First of all, what happened with the long-term partner?
Just progressively, the relationship broke down. We just started to want different things. We were together for quite young as well. Like, I'd literally just left college and she was in sixth form. We had a house, we both had we had a mortgage, we had 6 pets and everything. We very much had everything so early. It was like we were old before our time, do you know what I mean? I've not got a bad thing to say about it. I've not got a bad thing to say about her.
Okay.
She was my best friend as well as my fiancée. We were pretty inseparable. We did everything together. We split a few months before the wedding. Wedding was paid for, everything. I know, like, I loved her and she loved me, but we could not get on. We weren't compatible, do you know what I mean? It didn't mean we didn't love each other. We simply just didn't work. And that one really, really eats away at me day in, day out, because I don't know why. And I know she doesn't know why. And we trying to delve into why it didn't work with each other would lead to us fighting with each other. So now I don't feel like I'm prepared to give myself to somebody again. But I really, really want a family and to settle and stuff, and the idea of giving my heart to someone makes me feel a bit physically sick. It absolutely ruined me because I gave myself to somebody so quick. I wanted them so much and they wanted me, but we just didn't work. And it just doesn't make sense. No one could understand why we didn't work. I think I went very much into like a bit of a trance, put all the walls up and kind of used dating apps and social media and things as my blanket to sugarcoat everything. I constantly want attention, but it doesn't actually make me feel any better.
I think you'd benefit from seeing Charlene, our sex and relationship counsellor, today, just to give you some sort of pointers, I think, to get you out of this behaviour that's making you, it sounds like it's making you kind of deeply unhappy.
I think I'm hiding how much it's eating away at me quite well at the moment.
In the meantime, I think it's worth doing some sexual health checks.
Yeah.
Test if you've gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV and syphilis, and we'll get the results turned around and we'll have them to you by the end of the day.
Cool.
You said you slept with at least 30 women,
Since,
none of them with condoms.
Why are you stretching that arse out?
Because that's how it's gonna be, right? When you do anal. But imagine, that's what it starts like. And by the time they've put it all the way in, it's gonna be like that, isn't it? Because the dick isn't gonna shrink once it goes in. Fucking hell, could you imagine? My name is Chloe. I'm from South London. I'm a bus driver. Well, I used to be a bus driver. I recently just quit. I just thought, do you know what? Live your dreams. Now I have no job. I have an 8-year-old daughter. She's my best friend. She is just the best. Imagine me, but just mini. She's like my little pocket rocket. Have you had anal?
Yeah, I've tried. I wouldn't say I've had.
So what does that mean? Like,
I've tried.
was it just the tip?
I don't know what went in, but something.
What?
I like when like you're having sex and then he puts like his finger up your bum. That's nice.
Yeah, mate, that's standard procedure. Like,
Yeah.
I cannot be with a girl that doesn't do
She
that.
said standard procedure. After having a child, I think everything's just been exactly the same. But then they did stitch me up because it ripped the whole way from front to back. It's like I got like a little neat, what were they called? Designer vaginas. Not that it was messy before, it's always been neat, but neater.
Why are you here today?
I just want some information about certain sex positions, because I find like certain positions hurt. Do you know what I mean? So I want to know like what can I do to help that or prevent it. Oh, I want to know if I can do things differently or if I should try, like, other positions. Like, should it be hurting? You know, just get some knowledge. Hey.
Hello, Chloe. How are you?
Hiya. You okay?
I'm good, thank you. Have a seat for me.
Thanks. You look nice.
Thank you, so do you. I like your
Thank you.
hair.
Oh, God, I need to wash it. Let's not go there.
No, it looks lovely, so that's all that matters. And what brings you into the sex clinic today?
Wanted to know about, like, certain positions. It really hurts.
Okay.
I'm having sex, so I'm not really sure, like, what I'm doing wrong or...
But is it all positions or is it certain positions?
It depends if my legs are out wide. I don't know, it feels like it's pushing on something or...
You feel like it's kind of like you can't go any further and then it's sort of painful?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have any abnormal bleeding after sex?
No.
No, okay, fine. I might want to do an internal examination as well, but the fact that it only happens in certain positions is reassuring to me. I think in terms of tips and tricks of trying different positions, I'll refer to our sexpert, Jess, because pain during sex is not nice, is it?
No, it's not.
No. When was the last time you had any sexual contact?
5 days ago.
Okay. And what type of sex did you have?
Missionary?
No, not position.
Oh,
in terms of, was it vagina, was it anal?
Oh, yes, yeah, vagina.
Vaginal. And do you ever have anal sex?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you use protection?
Don't use condoms.
Reason being?
I just don't like condoms.
So you never use condoms? No. Okay,
No.
fine. Was it with somebody you know?
Ex-boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend.
I'm actually having sex with my ex-boyfriend. I know, recipe for disaster, but better the devil you know, right, than someone you don't know. And it's good sex, so...
And if you're not in a long-term relationship with him, how come you're having unprotected sex?
I'm on the pill.
Okay, so the pill will stop you from getting pregnant,
Yeah.
but it won't stop you from getting an STI?
Yeah, I know, but he gets checked regular. I know.
Chloe. Right, no. We need to start wearing condoms, okay?
Yeah.
Unless you're wearing condoms, your risk is going to go up for infections. I think it's worth doing a sexual health screen today. I'll do a blood test for HIV and syphilis just as routine.
Okay.
And I'll do some swabs for chlamydia and gonorrhea from your vagina and from your back passage.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Okay, Chloe, so just relax your legs back for me. Well done. Any pain or discomfort there?
It tickles.
It tickles, but it's not painful, yeah?
No.
Fine, that's all that matters. Everything looks normal and healthy there, okay? There's nothing there that shouldn't be there, okay?
Okay. I've had 1 STI in my life. I know, sad times, right?
First swab coming up for chlamydia.
I don't really get STI tested often. I think I've had like 4 in my life.
And second swab for gonorrhea.
I think I'm lying to myself. I like to live life on the edge.
Do you like dirty talk?
Yeah, but it has to be the right
Yeah,
dirty
I so
talk.
agree, because it's such a turn off.
It can be
It's not.
cringy. Yeah, if this pussy mine.
I was literally gonna say
Is
that.
this pussy
Whose
mine?
pussy is this? Not yours.
Not yours.
That's
It's
for sure.
mine.
Yeah.
It's mine.
So I'm just going to do these swabs.
26-year-old barman Matt is having a full STI screening.
So last one. Apologies. Okay, so that's you done with regards to your swabs. They'll be ready later today.
Cool.
Have a seat in the waiting room, and in the meantime, I'll refer you to Charlene, and
Cool, thank you for that.
she'll call you through and have a chat.
Thank you very much.
All right, darling.
I remember the first time I slept with a guy, he was like, finger this boy pussy.
What?
And I was like, it's
Boy
not
pussy.
a boy pussy.
Yeah, it's a batty hole. Ooh. Lick my bum hole.
Spit in my mouth.
Spitting in the mouth. He asked me to spit in his mouth. I was like, are you okay?
The girl wanted to put a finger up my bum.
I had no lube or anything like that, so we ended up using cream.
He asked me to lick his nipple.
Is it?
Suck my nipple with a hoover.
Somebody wanted me to kidnap them.
Can we try anal, probably, or sit on my face?
I had someone that asked wants to suck on their toes. No.
There was once a guy that mentioned that he liked including poo.
Keep feet away from me, no thank you. They belong in your shoes, not in my mouth. Dick here, that's it.
What's your opinion on sucking toes?
I'm not a toe fan. Do you suck toes?
I have licked a lady's foot. And I'm into it, you know? I'll do it. I feel like me and you're on a vibe here. Like,
Yeah.
we like, understand.
No, definitely.
In the moment, things happen, things go down. A foot might go in your mouth, you might suck the toes and you might like it. My name's Drew, I'm 23 years old and I'm from Essex. I define myself as sexually fluid. So yeah, I sleep with men and women. Life's too short, man. Like, your sexuality is a gift and you should treat it as such.
So do you have a preference on men or women, or is it straight down the middle?
I'd say dating-wise, I'm more into women because I like to have like an emotional connection, and I think like men are quite trashy.
Man's greedy and loves it all.
Yeah, he wants it all,
Yeah, variety's the spice of life. Love kinky, kind of fetishy, sexy sort of stuff. I like sort of like pegging porn and like spanking and like strangling, like spitting people's faces. Like, I'm into that kind of vibe. I guess I just really like passionate, freaky sex. Like, I'm not out here having vanilla sex. That's not what the Drew brand is about. I'm a bit of a hoe. No, actually, I'm not a hoe. No, I don't know. Just sampling life and, yeah, enjoying it.
Drew.
Okay. As a sexually fluid guy who's sexually active with men and women, you know, you're putting yourself at more of a risk. So yeah, you can't be mucking around. Hello.
Hello, Drew.
Hi, Sarah, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Lovely, nice to see you. Who do you have sex with?
Men and women.
Men and women,
Yeah.
lovely. And who did you last have sex with, a man or a woman?
As a man,
A
actually,
man?
yeah.
When was that?
A week ago.
One
a
week
week ago.
Okay. Was he a casual partner? Was he a boyfriend?
Oh,
Someone you've had sex with?
casual.
Casual.
Yeah, random. I met him at work, bartendering, and we just, yeah.
Okay.
Started flirting a little bit,
Right.
and yeah, one thing led to another.
Out of 10 times, how many times would you say you use a condom?
Like 8 or 9.
Okay, so 90% usage of condoms.
Yeah.
But that 10% or even 1% time could just be the time that you become infected. Do you have any symptoms today?
Sometimes my penis is really itchy and I have kind of like a sort of white discharge. Like, if you can imagine the head of a penis, it kind of collects on it sometimes, and it would, like, if I like run my finger over it, it would like sort of come off.
Okay. And how long has it been going on for?
Like 2 or 3 months.
Okay, and is there any redness or soreness in the area?
Yeah, it's kind of become a bit like of a worry.
What I'd quite like to do is a full sexual health screen, and let me have a look at the skin there. Okay, sharp scratch. Well done. Perfect. Okay, and pull your foreskin down for me. Okay. Any pain or discomfort there?
I mean, it's not comfortable.
It's not comfortable, yeah.
It's all right.
I know. I can see that the skin does look a little bit sore today. So what we'll do, I'll let you get changed, and then we'll have a chat on the chair again,
Amazing.
okay?
Yeah.
So when you pulled your foreskin back, now there was a little bit of redness, a little patch that I pointed out to you. There was just some little whiteness around the head of the penis. There was potential early signs of thrush.
Genital thrush is a fungal yeast infection that thrives in warm, moist corners of the penis or vagina. It's caused when a fungus that lives naturally on our bodies grows out of control. It's not classed as an STI, but it can be passed on during sex, and having sex can make thrush worse. For men, symptoms are red patches on the penis, an itchy foreskin, and a bad smell. Warning signs for women, a heavy white discharge, which can look like cottage cheese, and a stinging pain when you wee. To keep it at bay, avoid perfume soaps, don't wear tights or tight underwear, and visit the chemist for antifungal cream.
The fact that you've got no pain and the skin wasn't particularly broken or sore or pain to touch tells me that I'm not massively worried about giving you treatment for it, okay?
Okay.
So I think just leave the skin alone. If, of course, it gets worse, come back into us.
Do you think it will just clear up on its own?
Thrush can do, and especially in men. So it's more common in women, but some men can get it.
Right.
In women, we tend to give the treatment if we diagnose it. In men, we normally say just wash regularly and avoid things like soaps and shower gels.
Yes.
Yeah. What I'll suggest is if you do have an active outbreak, just to avoid sex altogether.
Okay.
Just because sometimes just having sex alone and that
Yeah.
rubbing is just going to irritate the skin. Okay, Drew, if you go and have a seat in the waiting area, I'll get someone to call you in when your results are
Okay,
ready.
great. I'll see you soon.
All right, darling, see you soon.
Cheers. So, Sarah said I am having an outbreak of thrush. If it gets worse and it gets really sore, then yeah, having sex isn't a really good idea. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep for the next week, babe. Can I have a moment?
I was with someone for a long time. I met her, got married, and then after that happened, I joined like dating apps and things like that. I'd never had that kind of attention before. Do you know what I mean? Multiple people within a couple of kilometres of you wanting to speak with you, wanting to sleep with you. And then it just carried on, and then it got a bit out of hand. I can't seem to stop the want for the attention and stuff.
You like sex, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what sometimes it could be? Like, you just need to just do you.
That's the biggest, and I'm hearing that all the time, and that's the issue. I can't quite seem to do me because I constantly want to do other people. Constantly.
I love that. Oh, see you, Matt. Good luck, hon.
Matt's been called in to speak to relationship counsellor Charlene.
I don't understand what I'm looking for anymore. I don't understand why the attention doesn't feel like enough. I don't enjoy doing it and I can't stop myself.
So tell me a little bit about why you've come to therapy today.
Bits and bobs to do with like failed relationships and things like that, and it leads to me behaving quite erratically with my sex life.
Right. So that relationship, how long were you in
About
that
7 years or so.
7 years?
7 years or so.
Quite a long time.
Yeah, it was. But then when it all ended, the defence mechanisms went up, the walls went up, and I'm seeing all these women, and that I'm having the best time ever. But there's been moments where it's been very hollow, felt very, very empty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get what I'm trying to achieve sometimes.
I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of hurt that's still kind of, that you're still carrying.
And I think very much I suppressed it that much that I didn't realise.
You know, sometimes we try to do everything we can to make sure that the tears don't come up, or to make sure that, you know, we're not seen as
Don't
weak.
show weakness, literally.
Yeah. And so with some of these women that you're engaging with, has there ever been anyone that you felt maybe something could develop here?
There has been ones where I've had like more of a regular thing with people.
Yeah.
And they've wanted to, and I've not been able to think of any feasible reason as to why I can't, other than literally being like, I can't.
It sounds like there's something about kind of a fear of intimacy there as well, for fear of getting hurt. And, you know, when you look at the word intimacy, it can be broken down into kind of into me, see. So you're asking someone to look into you, really like deep into you. And it sounds like you're trying to get away from doing that.
I'm very, very scared of opening myself up to someone again. And like, I don't feel like I can give myself to somebody again properly.
What's that about, do you think?
Defence mechanisms, not wanting to face facts, dealing with situations head on, things like that. Maybe not wanting to accept how some things ended.
Do you feel like you're to blame for
I feel like I'm definitely to blame for certain areas. Deep down, I probably blame myself, and knowing that I probably should have been better and could have been better.
How do you feel saying that?
It's taken a long time coming, that. Definitely.
I felt the emotion as you said that.
Yeah, I think we've nearly hit the nail, haven't we?
So yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need a minute in a minute.
Okay.
If that's all right. I blame myself more for the breakdown than I ever realised. And that I probably should have been very different in certain situations. I don't think I addressed how stupid I was sometimes and wasn't the man that I probably should have and could have been. I don't feel like I was able to quite take the relationship seriously. With a bit of a Jack the Lad mentality, just maybe took things for granted a bit too much.
Life has a way of making us face things that we don't want to face sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. Probably wish that maybe I did have a family and things now, because that's how I always thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And instead, I'm sat on Tinder and being a tit. I feel like that person, when that all ended, that person stopped there and a new person started.
You can obviously continue to keep sleeping with women, but I think what you're recognising is that it isn't filling that gap,
This isn't doing me any favours. Like.
Right.
Like, I quite clearly have a lot of things to figure out, and I think I've realised that now.
What do you feel like you need to figure out?
I think I need to learn to love myself again a little bit. I think I need to learn to not want this attention all the time. I think I need to have a very big change in like the structure of my life.
I think what's really necessary is for you to kind of take some time out to look after yourself. I would really suggest that you maybe come off the dating apps to give yourself a break from that, and also just give yourself a break maybe from dating, just so that you can have some time to find yourself really and enjoy being you, until you're at a stage where you feel like, okay, I can kind of gradually get into a relationship with somebody when you're ready. You know, being just by yourself is enough.
Yeah.
Really lovely to meet you.
Thank you for that today.
Wish you the very best,
Thank
okay?
you.
You take care.
Thank you.
Bye, Matt.
It become very, very clear that I do blame myself massively for a lot of the breakdowns, and guess that I've probably been acting out and I've just had the walls up the whole time because I've never really wanted to deal with the home truths, let's say. All right.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's all right. It's all right.
Good.
Quite clearly, I've been looking for something and I've not found it, so I need to take another massive step back again. I think one of the biggest things is I need to actually learn to love myself again first. We opened some serious doors.
Oh, good. I'm
Shit.
so happy.
Yeah, got a bit emotional, man.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I think it might be a turning point. I hope it is.
Yeah.
I love your dimple, it's so cute.
Do you know I had two, but I lost one.
Where?
Lost it down the shop.
No way.
Hey. Arriving in the waiting room is 27-year-old civil servant Nick.
What brings you here anyway, bruv?
I came in for just a straight test.
Was it just a check-up thing, was it? Just like...
Yeah, I just thought it makes sense because two of the girls I'm seeing are coming back from holiday.
Two of the
Two
girls.
of the girls, you see.
Two of the girls you're seeing.
That's on TV, motherfuckers.
I'm Nick, I'm 27. Favourite sport would be cricket, probably. I cook a lot, so absolutely love cooking. Like, I'm one of those people that spend 2.5 hours making their own dinner. I've recently taken up knitting, crocheting. God, no one's ever going to date me again, are they?
So have you slept with one of them quite recently, I'm guessing?
Like Saturday, and then also, Thursday?
So you could have given it to them already?
Oh yeah, for sure. I could have picked it up off them on Saturday. I could definitely pick it up on Saturday. There's several girls on the scene at the moment, and when's this going out? God, I didn't think that through, did I? There's just one, she's wonderful. Whichever one you think you are, it's you, so.
How good are you in bed?
If it's like under 3 minutes and I don't cry that much, it's probably gone all right. I've had 3 quite heavy months of interaction, shall we say. I do use condoms, but not probably as often as I should, otherwise I might not be sitting here. Basically, I don't think I have anything, but I'd rather be sure.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Have a seat for
Thanks.
me. What's your name?
Nick.
Nick, nice to meet you, Nick. My name's Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the clinic.
Hi.
Now, do you have sex with men, women, or both, Nick?
Just women.
Just women, okay.
Out of choice, it's not like I'm hitting on men and they're saying no. It's
Oh, very much out of choice. Okay, fine. So you do have some male people, some male partners?
No, sorry,
No.
as in like, just women, it's fine.
Just women,
Yeah.
okay, fine. All right, so you've got your options then?
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely. And when did you last have any sexual contact, Nick?
Last Saturday.
And was that with a casual or regular partner?
That'd be the first time, so it'd
Okay.
be about as casual as it could be, I guess, in that moment.
Where did you meet?
At a house party in Hackney, and amazingly, we got back to her house before we'd even kissed.
And then when you went back to hers, what happened?
I mean, without drawing you a picture, I think there's she very sexily ate Marmite on toast. So beautiful foreplay, as you can imagine. And then we made it back to her bedroom, and you know, everything happened. It was great.
Okay, fine. All right, so what type of sex did you have?
As in, like, normal
Yeah, was it
sex?
vaginal, anal, oral?
No, vaginal.
Vaginal.
And, with previous foreplay.
Okay, so that was oral included?
Yeah.
Yep, both ways?
Both ways.
Yep. Lovely. And the sex was protected or unprotected?
Unprotected. Part of the reason I'm here, yeah.
Why was it unprotected?
I asked, and she was like, "No, it's cool." And I probably shouldn't have taken that as an answer, but I did, so...
Did you not think, okay, well, if she's okay to have unprotected sex with me after we've just met, who else might she be quick to have unprotected sex with?
That obviously is in my mind. Then also, my brain's like, yeah, but also sex.
What if you got her pregnant?
Didn't, like... well, this experience didn't end with me finishing inside her.
If you can avoid ejaculating inside, of course, there's still that pregnancy risk, but it's less when you do...
Notably less, right?
Yeah, but we still don't say that you...
No, I
as a
wouldn't
method.
either.
Yeah,
Like, I know that's, like, stupid.
Your pull-out game might be strong, but if you think it comes without risks, you're wrong. Pulling out, aka the withdrawal method, means pulling the penis out of the vagina before the man climaxes. But just because he doesn't shoot doesn't mean he won't score. During sex, the penis produces pre-cum, a natural lubricant. Because this contains sperm, it can result in pregnancy. A quarter of couples who use the withdrawal method get pregnant, making it the least effective form of birth control. Pre-cum and vaginal fluid can also carry STIs like gonorrhea, chlamydia and HIV, and warts are passed on by skin-to-skin contact. The safest way to avoid parenthood or infection? Wrap up rather than pull out.
We'll do a full sexual health screen, we'll do a blood test for HIV and syphilis, and then we'll do a swab for chlamydia and gonorrhea, and then that's a full screen done for you today.
Cool.
All right?
Perfect. Thanks.
So I'm going to pop this over here, and I'll get you to bring your shorts down for me and get your penis out and just pull the foreskin down. So here's the first swab. Well done. And this would check you for gonorrhea. There we go. Well done, my love.
Yep, great.
We've done all your tests now, so I'll get you to have a seat in the waiting area for me. Someone come and get you when the results are ready.
Thanks.
All right.
So do you give oral to like men? I'm just...
Of course.
Yeah. Do you spit or swallow?
He swallows all day, every day.
Yeah.
I think it's quite disrespectful to spit. Don't you think it's more awkward to like be like...
No, like, it's not like but I'm just taking it right back out my mouth and putting it right back onto your piece. Do you know what I mean?
Spit back.
What? That's messy stuff.
Oh, disrespectful.
I would be fucking pissed if you did that to me.
Swallow! I mean, it's polite. My parents raised me well.
Swallow.
Swallow.
Swallow?
Swallow every time.
Disgusting. Who swallows?
Spit. Spit. Spit?
I don't like the smell of cum. I don't like the taste. I don't like the look.
I don't mind the taste of cum.
The texture of semen is absolutely disgusting.
It is vile.
Lots of guys taste different as well, so I think that's kind of interesting.
Is it a mussel or an oyster? And just, no.
If you're kind enough to let them put it in your throat, swallow it.
No, do you know what though, yeah? When you have drunk sex, which happens to me a few times, it's just like, it's so good, and then you wake up and you forget it.
Yeah,
That's
like
so
in the moment, you
shit.
know that it was great
Yeah,
in the
innit?
moment,
But I
then...
find when I have drunk sex, I am talking loads.
Yeah, I feel like I feel
Oh,
like
baby,
I do the
yeah.
most. Yeah.
Chloe's been called in to see sexpert Jess because she's had pain during sex.
Certain positions hurt. It can hurt sometimes. I feel like, I don't know if they're pushing on the wrong bit or am I doing something wrong? You know the one where you have like your feet kind of up here? That one, when they're really pounding, oh, that one's not for me at all. No, I don't like that.
Hey, Chloe. Hey. Come and take a seat. Make yourself comfy. So, what are you here to see me about today?
Just to get a bit of knowledge on different sex positions, like some hurt. Is there things I can do about that?
So tell me a bit about the sex you're having now.
It's just really spontaneous.
Okay.
You know, like it's never planned, it just happens. Nothing better than a quickie. You know, like a morning quickie before work.
Nice start to the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your favourite sex position?
I think missionary.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because the legs are at an angle, but they're out. It can go in, like, deeper.
And is that something you like, sort of deep penetration?
But yeah, but not fast.
Okay.
Because when it's like too fast, it hurts.
What about foreplay? How do you feel about that?
Sometimes I don't feel like foreplay is necessary.
Do you allow time for foreplay during your quickies?
No.
Okay. Now, something that not a lot of people realise is that the vagina grows just like the penis does when you're aroused. So foreplay does more than sort of simply get you wet. What it actually helps to do is it will extend and sort of elongate your vaginal canal. So it moves your cervix up out of the way, which is a very sensitive area, which I think is what you're describing when you're finding the pain. It's where the tip of the penis is sort of bashing into your cervix. And a lot of women find that oversensitive and too painful. So if you allow some time for foreplay, what that will help you to do is get your body prepared to receive a penis.
Okay.
So I think, with a little bit more preparation, you'll actually be able to enjoy more positions. And perhaps some of these positions that currently feel a bit deep, you may actually be able to revisit as long as you're dedicating enough time to foreplay. That's going to reduce this cervix bashing, because it's a very sensitive area.
It is, yeah.
And,
you know your stuff.
I try to.
She said that sometimes there's not enough foreplay. If I do the foreplay, I'll be able to handle those positions better with ease and won't be hurting as much. I think my sex life is going to be 10 times better with this advice. Well, it needs to be. So, fingers crossed.
Sarah, do you mind looking at these for me?
Not a problem. Just leave them here for me and I'll sort it.
Do you think you've got an STI?
I mean, I could have been riddled with stuff for months at this point, so let's hope not.
So we're playing like a serious game of roulette right now.
Yeah, well, I can't really win, so it's a really shit game of roulette.
Waiting for their STI results are Nick, Chloe, Matt, and Drew.
Oh my God.
I'm here taking the piss and I might be in exactly the same boat.
I don't want the end of my day to be publicly saying I'm Nick and I've got gonorrhea, but that is realistically a way this could end up.
Drew, who's already been diagnosed with genital thrush, is about to find out if he's got anything else.
Drew.
Okay. No one tell the whole world, but I have had STIs before, so yeah, I'm worried about my results.
Oh, it's me. Hello.
Good luck, brother.
See you later. Hope you don't have anything.
Much appreciated. Same to you, man.
Hi.
Hi, Nick. Welcome back. Hi, Drew.
Hello.
Do you feel nervous about getting your results back today?
A little bit.
Okay, well, I won't keep you waiting any longer, okay? We did some swabs for chlamydia and gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Yeah? So we tested you for chlamydia. And that result came back negative.
Oh, amazing.
Woohoo!
We also did a blood test for HIV. That came back as negative.
Perfect.
We also checked you for gonorrhea. And that also was negative.
Woohoo!
All right?
It's better than the alternative.
It is better than the alternative. We also checked you for syphilis.
Yeah.
And that also came back as negative.
Amazing.
All right? So what we're going to do in terms of condom use moving forward?
Up it from irregular to all the time would probably be a good idea.
Yeah? Please promise me you're going to wear condoms. You've made me a promise.
I have.
Right?
Stick to it.
Don't break it.
Right.
Right.
Or the condom.
Go home and
Nice
buy
to
some
meet you.
condoms.
Thanks.
All right, darling?
All came back negative, which is really positive, given that I may not have deserved that outcome. I will be a lot safer than I have been in the past. I think it's probably about time I readjusted my ways a little bit. I think I'm going to be a lot more upfront about how I feel about condom use, and if they say no, I think I've got to be a lot more hard and firm with my response to that, which is I actually use the damn condom I've got in my wallet.
Doors closing.
Well, thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome.
It's lovely to meet you.
Thank you, same to you.
So I got all my results back, they were negative, thank God, like really happy about that. Sarah said to continue to wear condoms and to also just monitor sort of what's going on downstairs with my penis and just making sure that the thrush symptoms don't change or get worse. So there's nothing to worry about.
Are you nervous about the results?
I think I am a little bit now, yeah. There's been a few moments where I've been like, you probably would have something. And it's like, no, you haven't. Like, if I do,
Yeah, you keep going back and forth.
I think I don't quite know how I'm gonna handle it if I do. Like, but I'm trying to tell myself I'm confident, but I'm actually not.
I was confident until you said to me, you never know. Yes! Hey!
Hi, Chloe. Welcome back. How are you feeling about your results today?
I was really confident earlier, but now I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Okay, so I won't keep you waiting, Chloe.
Okay.
So obviously we did a full sexual health screen.
Yeah.
So we checked you for chlamydia and gonorrhea with those swabs that I did, okay? They both came back as negative.
Okay, good.
Okay, so that's good. We did the blood test as well, and that checked you for HIV and syphilis. And they both came back negative as well.
Why did you pause like that? Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. You did make me scared, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, good, that's what I want to do, yeah? Well, that is true, because, you know, if you carry on having unprotected sex, that just puts yourself at risk. All right, Chloe, well, you know where we are now.
Yeah.
If you ever have any questions, any concerns, come back to the sex clinic.
Okay,
All right?
thank you.
Okay, darling. Get home safe. All the best.
See ya.
Take care.
Bye. Negative. So that's good. So at first I was fully confident, but the longer I waited, the more I thought, oh my God, could you imagine? It was really useful coming in. Like, I've learned so much, things I never knew before. It's been really informative. Just because the person I'm having sex with gets checked, it doesn't necessarily mean he hasn't got anything, which I didn't know. No, I nearly died there. She said I always need to use protection, which is a bit of a bummer, but I guess I don't want to catch anything. So it's just something I'm going to have to do.
Doors closing.
Woo! Best case scenario for me today is find out that I'm absolutely fine still, that I don't have any sexually transmitted diseases. I dread to think what could possibly happen after that. Hey.
Hi, come and have a seat. So we've got the results of your tests. Your gonorrhea and chlamydia was negative and your HIV and syphilis was also negative.
I'm very happy. I genuinely, for a moment, I was like, you can have gonorrhea, you can have something wrong. Absolutely buzzing with that.
Just to explain, the tests that I do are accurate from 2 weeks ago. Tell me, how did it go with Charlene?
It was good, very, very beneficial. We found the root of a few things. I'd say definitely hit the nail on the head that I'm still very angry with myself.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I've definitely got a better understanding of why I behave in the way I do. And I think I have quite a clear understanding of what I now need to start doing.
That's amazing.
I came into it with quite a carefree attitude, thinking it was just going to be a bit of a laugh. And it's been very beneficial. So actually, thanks for having me. I've really enjoyed being here today. It's been great.
It's been absolutely our pleasure. And so hopefully this is maybe the new chapter.
Definitely.
Onwards and upwards.
I want to try and turn a serious page after today, that's for sure. Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
Home.
We opened some serious doors today. Doors that I've never wanted to particularly open, and obviously for good reason, but they were quite clearly the root of my problems. I'm leaving here definitely in a better headspace. Now I'm thinking I'm probably going to delete my Tinder and ignore every single person that speaks to me for a couple of weeks. So it's been quite a transition of a day. I'm hoping that today is a huge step in the right direction to changing my behaviour and growing up a little bit more, let's say. If I can say anything to anyone, especially the fellow men out there, don't bottle your shit up. If you think you need help, there's nothing to be embarrassed about with it, because I've had to reach out for help and it's worked.